Yeah. So just start to come onto your yoga chair. Good morning, Jan. Ankle weights and hand weights, if you have them. All right. And so just start by rocking side to side. And let's take the torso over the hips. Take some little circles. Just coming into our bodies here, finding out where we've got maybe some tightness, and then just go side to side. And then ground down into the feet, come into stillness, reach the crown of the head towards the ceiling, pull the chin back slightly, shrug the shoulders up, roll them back, and drag them down the back. And once you feel like your spine is straight, your feet are grounded, your shoulders are relaxed away from your ears, and the back, your neck is nice and long, just close your eyes. Take a little survey of the internal landscape, starting from the crown of the head, scanning down to the eyes and the jaw and the throat and the back of the neck and the shoulders, elbows, wrists, and fingers. From the base of the neck down your spine. Locate your tailbone and move it slightly toward the chair, feeling the hips roll forward slightly. Feel your hip joints, your knee joints, ankle, and toes. Feel the bottoms of the feet connecting with the earth. Feel the crown of the head reach toward the sky. Keeping the eyes closed, bring hands to heart center. We'll set our intention for today. Perhaps cultivating gratitude, kindness, peace. And keeping the eyes closed, bring the hands down by your side. I want you to just drape your torso over the thighs, coming into a forward fold. Now, if you have vertigo, keep your gaze at the horizon. Otherwise, if it feels good, bring your chin to your chest and let the crown of the head fall towards the floor. So this is our seated child pose, our resting pose. You might bring your hands to your low back, grabbing opposite elbows or opposite wrists. And then releasing the hands, bringing them to the thighs. Press down into the thighs as you roll up back to a comfortable seat. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Sweep the arms wide. Press up. Palms to touch if you can. And exhale, float the arms down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms float down. Trying to breathe in and out through the nose as much as possible. Inhale, reach up. This time let's swan dive forward all the way down. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms back behind you, back, around, and up. Reaching up, maybe looking up, pull belly in, and exhale, hands to prayer. All right, we're going to try our sun salutations where we lift. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, pick up your right foot, bring your right knee up to your chest, and look up. So this would be like our cow position. Tailbone lifts, chest lifts. As you exhale, round in, try to bring your forehead to your knee, pull your belly in, scoop out the low belly. Inhale, release the right foot down, bring the arms up. Big inhale, and exhale to prayer. So it's a little bit different, takes a little getting used to, but once you get the hang of it, it feels pretty good. So inhale, reaching up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, pick up the left foot, hug the left knee up and in, look up, lift the tailbone. Exhale, round in, scoop out the low belly, chin to chest, forehead to knee. As you inhale, release the left foot down, arms come up. And exhale to prayer. Nice. Let's take a couple more like that. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, right knee lifts. Look up, chin up. Exhale, chin in, forehead to knee. Low belly scoops under. Inhale, right foot comes down, reaching up. And exhale to prayer. Nice. Take a big smile. Inhale. And exhale, fold. Inhale, left knee hugs up and in. Lift your tailbone, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Exhale, round in. Inhale, release the left foot down as the arms float up. Long spine, palms touch, and exhale to prayer. Nice. Let's reach the arms forward. So we're going to work on coming into chair pose from here. We're going to get right into it. So this can be a little tricky. So for the first one, we're going to put our hands on the chair before we sit back down. Once you're sure that you know where the chair is, then we'll try it without the hands. Liz, you can just lift up as much as you can, all right? So inhale here with the arms extended forward. Pull the shoulders back. Here we go, straighten the spine. Now inhale, hinge forward from the hips. Keep reaching forward, reach, reach, reach until the seat comes out of the chair. All right, now reach your hands back. Find the chair and sit back down. All right, so everybody got the chair placed where you know when you put your butt back down, you're not going to fall on the floor, right? All right, so reach the arms forward, pull the shoulders back. Inhale. As you exhale, hinge forward, coming up and down. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, sit it back. Guys are doing great. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sit. Inhale, lift. And now let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sit it back down. Release the arms. Take some shoulder circles. Good job. So the legs should be buzzing. Your thighs should be feeling warmed up. Opposite direction with the shoulders. Nice. Now let's start to circle the arms, big circles. One direction and then the other. Let's take the arms wide and just kind of twist side to side. Not kind of, twist. Side to side. Bring your fingertips to your shoulders. Keep the elbows lifted. Keep twisting side to side. And now come center. Go, I'm a little teapot. Side to side. I'm really dating myself, right? Kids don't do, I'm a little teapot, short and stout, right? Yeah. All right. And come back to center. Inhale, reach up. Pour me out, and hands to prayer. All right, good job. Let's come up to standing. And I want you to grab your weights. All right, so we're going to start feet hip width apart. Actually, take one of the weights, put it on the chair. So for this one, we're going to work the triceps. And what you're going to do is take one weight in both hands. And then you're going to reach it up overhead. And then you're going to drop it back behind you. All right, so right here, we don't want the belly sticking out, right? We want to tuck the tailbone under, keep the spine long, and we're going to press up and lower. Liz, you can do this seated. Lift up and lower. Now, try to keep the elbows squeezing toward one another. Tuck the tailbone under. Keep lifting. Feel those triceps burning? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And one more. And release it down. And bring the weight in front of you. Let's take the weight this way. So we're pressing the heads of the weight into the palms. And we're going to lift. So we did this the other day, but we did it with the block. Try to keep the elbows in and lower. Now right here, pull the shoulders back. Now lift and lower. Now we're working the biceps. Triceps are working too. Keep squeezing the weight. Keep the spine long, tailbone toward the heels. For 3 and 2 and 1. All right, bring it down and just shake it out. Let's move to the lower body. So we'll set the weights to the side for now. So if you have your ankle weights on, you're definitely going to feel this a little bit more. I'm going to start on the right side, so I'm going to move over here. All right. So standing feet hip width apart. You've got your chair here for balance. So we're going to lift, and we'll do our ankle circles right here. Now, if you want to challenge yourself and start working on balance, you can play with taking the hand off the chair. So both circling in both directions. Yep, it can be challenging. And then point and flex. Point and flex. And in and out. So I don't try to be that perfect yoga teacher that does everything, beautifully. Like, I'm a real person. Okay, and now foot forward and back. Foot forward and back. I'm also not 20 years old, right? Maybe when I was that age, it was important to try to... Yeah, right? Exactly. Now, we're just working on maintaining. Okay. And now, if you need a break, take one. If not, we're going to open the knee out. We're going to touch the floor with the big toe. Bring it back up with the knee out, and then bring it forward. Now touch it forward, straighten the leg. Bring it up. Is that thigh burning? It should be. Open it out. Touch. Lift. Back to center. Touch. Lift. Break if you need to. No worries. Pick it back up. When you're ready, And let's take one more. Touch, open, touch, front, touch, and down. Ah, all right. Feet wide. Take some hip circles. Nice job, everybody. I know I'm starting to push you. You've all been doing this for a while now, so we don't want to get stale. And side to side. All right, other side. And remember, just be kind to yourself wherever you are. It's about what your body can do today in this moment. Other side. So if you want to, again, start with balance, find your focal point. You know what we're going to do now, so you don't need to watch me as much. Foot comes up, ankle circles. One direction and then the other. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. All right, and in and out. Oh, I forgot point and flex, didn't I? It's okay, we'll get it now. Point and flex. So you might notice one side feels stronger than the other. My right side is my dominant side, so I'm definitely stronger on that side. Okay, now open it out, touch the big toe, lift it up, back, and front. Okay, let's take 5 of those. Open, touch, lift, front, touch, lift. We're working out for the Rockettes here, right? And touch.
I almost did it.
Did you? How many is that? 3. And 4. Come on, you got this. If you need a break, that's fine. Last one. Touch, lift, up, touch, and yes, bring it down, march it out. Take the feet wide, take those hip circles. Good job. Let's move behind the chair. Take your feet as wide as you can. Maybe move the chair. Move the chair so you've got room. We're going to come into a plies, all right? So the idea is to open the knees out toward the toes. So we're trying not to collapse the knees in. We want to keep the knees wide and the spine nice and straight. So this is our goddess pose, but we're going to work on building strength. So we're going to bend, straighten, come up on the toes, heels come down, open the knees wide, come up on the toes. Ah, and hold for 3, 2, 1. Heels down, straighten. Nice job. Inhale, up on the toes. Let's hold. So squeeze your butt cheeks together. Lengthen the spine. 3, 2, 1. Heels come down. Open it out. Now, up on the toes. And hold for 3. Nice, Jean. 2, 1. Heels down. And straighten. Got one more? Yeah. Lift. This is what happens when the weather cools down, right? I get more energy. 3, 2, 1. Heels down. Last one, make it count. Heels out, knees out. Heels up for 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Nice job. Oh, march it out. Take some movements here. Let's wrap the arms around the waist here. Just come into a little twist. As you can maybe take your fingers to your shoulders again and take your twist side to side. And march it out. Take a sip of water. And we'll go back to the upper body. We're going to stay standing. All right, I'm going to turn my chair so I've got the full surface of the seat facing me. And we're going to just start with one weight. We're going to come into tabletop. We're going to do our tricep kickbacks. So holding the weight by the top, by the head of the weight, so that most of the weight of the weight is just hanging from your hand. And now bend the elbow. So we want the elbow to come to 90 degrees. And now we're going to reach that weight back, hugging the elbow in towards the body, and lift that weight just as high as you can. You should feel that tricep burn. Try to keep your wrists straight and bring it back down. Curl it in. Exhale, bring it back and lift. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. Bend in. Big inhale. Exhale. Drop it down. Swing it back. And lift. And hold right here. Pull the belly towards the spine. See if you can hold it for 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Bend the elbow. 2 more. Lift back. So your gaze can be down at the chair now that you know what we're doing. Keep the neck straight and bring it back in. Big inhale. Last one. Exhale. Reach it back. Lift it high. Lift it a little higher. Nice. Good adjustment, Seal. Lift, 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 and bring it down. All right. Set the weight down. Stretch the arms and walk it back. Take your downward dog. Bend one knee and then the other. Reach the hips back. Nice big full body stretch. And as you're ready, roll it forward. Let's just come into plank. So try to shift your weight so that your upper body, the weight is, your shoulders are over your wrists and legs are straight or somewhat straight. Nice. Hips lifted for 3, 2, 1. Good job. Bring the hips back and then walk it forward. Place the hands on the knees or above the knees, just above the knees on the thighs, and roll up. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. And exhale to prayer. Come into your mountain pose. Arms down by your side, palms face forward, tailbone slightly toward the heels. Shoulders relaxed. Can you feel how that energy, that prana that you've created? And shake it out. Let's go to the other side. I'll turn my chair around. You can leave yours right where it is. I just want you to be able to see me. All right, so right hand, your Oh, no worry. There's always one. That one's usually it's me. All right. So your left hand is down on the chair. Fingers are spread nice and wide. Your left shoulder's over your left wrist. So you're in your tabletop position minus one hand because that's what's holding the weight. Holding that weight again by the head of the weight. We're going to bend the elbow. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, reach that weight back and lift it up. And hold for 3, 2, 1. Release. Bend the elbow. Bring the weight up. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it back. So we're not flinging that weight back. We're not swinging the arm. We're lifting the arm for 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Nice and slow. Inhale. Exhale. Reach it back. Lift the elbow, or lift the weight. And exhale, bend the elbow. Bring the weight to, elbow to 90 degrees. 2 more. Reach it back. Inhale, bring it forward. And last one, let's bring it back nice and slowly. Lift and lift and lift and hold for 3, 2, 1. Release. Set that weight down. Both hands to the chair, spread the fingers wide, and walk it back. Take a down dog. So here I like to really think about lengthening the arms, spreading the fingers wide. Think about wrapping the triceps down toward the mat. So you're internally rotating the shoulders. Bending one knee and then the other. And then coming into stillness, feet hip width apart. Keeping the arms straight. Hips stay lifted. We simply shift the weight forward. Legs stay straight. And we're trying to get the shoulders over the wrists for our plank pose, which is like a push-up pose. So however if you're here, if you're 3/4 of the way, that's fine. We're building upper body strength here. For 3, 2, 1. And reach the hips back as you exhale. Nice big stretch. And roll it forward. Hands to thighs. And roll back up to standing. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale to prayer. And hands down by your side. Take another mountain pose. Just reset here. All right. Blink the eyes open. We'll come back to seated. I have a couple more upper body things for you. So take a sip of water. Let's take a twist to reset before we go more into upper body work. So inhale, sweep the arms overhead. As you exhale, twist to the left. So your left arm goes behind you. Your right hand comes to your thigh, to your left thigh. Other thigh. Nope, there you go. Lengthen the spine. And twist from your low back, then your ribs, then the shoulders. Try to keep your crown of your head over your tailbone, nice straight spine. Inhale, arms overhead. Did I confuse you? Oh, you can do that too. Exhale, other side. So left hand to the outside of the right thigh. Your right arm can either slide behind your low back, or you can drape it over the back of the chair if that's easier for you. Right here, move the tailbone towards the seat of the chair, lift the crown of the head, so long spine, and then we twist from the low back, then the shoulders, then the head and neck last. Nice. Inhale, release, arms come overhead. Palms touch. Exhale to prayer. Do a little more spine warm up with our cat-cows. So I want you to make these kind of intuitive. Maybe take some circles as you're reaching the chest forward and then rounding in. Inhale, lift. And exhale, we round. If it feels good to you to just go forward and back, you can do that. But try to get into some places where you might feel some tightness or just want it, that it just feels good to move in that way. And coming to stillness, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Start to make half circles, dropping your chin to your chest and bringing the left ear over to the left shoulder. So a couple times back and forth. Once you've done back and forth a couple times, if it feels good, you can go all the way around. Getting at all those kinks. And then we'll find the right ear over the right shoulder. Left arm can come out to deepen the stretch. Left hand comes in, right hand to right cheek. Bring your head back to neutral. Left ear to left shoulder, right arm comes out. And right hand down, left hand to left cheek. Head back to center. And take a big breath. All right, grab one of your weights. So I'm switching to a lighter weight. I was using my heavier weights for the standing work, but this one I know my right shoulder's a little tweaky. So if you don't have weights, you can use soup cans or water bottles, just so you've got a little extra something. Okay, so we're going to do functional weightlifting. We're going to practice buckling our seatbelt. All right, so we're going to take the weight over to I'm starting with my weight in the right hand. So I'm buckling the seatbelt, and then I'm going to unbuckle it and release it out to cactus arm. And now I'm going to bring my elbow down as I release the seatbelt. And now I'm going to lift it back up. Now I'm going to clip my seatbelt back in, down to the hip. There you go. And now open up to cactus arm. Drop your elbow down toward your ribs and bring it back up. Cactus arms. Take two more. Cross it over. Open up. Drop it down and press it up. Good. One more. Cross. Open. Drop it down. And back to neutral. Good. Bring the right hand down. Switch the weight. Take a little massage on that side. All right. Other side. Left hand buckling in. Your right arm can just be relaxed. Open it up. Bend your elbow to your ribs. Press back up to cactus arm and cross it over. Open, inhale, drop it down, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Boy, my shoulder's really talking to me today. Inhale. Exhale, saying thank you, thank you. Open and cross. Last one. Open. Drop it down. Press it back up. And buckle in. Good job. Set the weight down. Big, big shoulder shrugs. Both directions. Yeah, good job. All right, arms come wide. Let's take our bow and arrow, palms to the sky, reach the thumbs back. Going to start on the right side. So we're going to sweep the right arm over to the left. Going to grab that arrow string, the bowstring, not the arrow string, the bowstring. We're going to pull it back, keeping the elbow lifted, and then we let it go, opening it up. Cross it over, pull it back, elbow stays lifted, beautiful form. Open up, and 2 more. Sweep it across. You can move your torso over as you're bringing your arm over. Pull it back, and then release. Let's do 1 more. Sweep it across, bring it back, and release. Bring it down. Shoulder circles. Maybe shrug them one side and then the other. All right, other side. Palms to the sky, thumbs reach back. Inhale. Exhale, sweep the left arm across to meet the right. Torso moves with the arm. Pull that bowstring back and release. Keep your gaze toward your right thumb. Inhale, sweep it across. Exhale, pull back and release. Inhale, bring it across. Exhale, pull it back and release. 2 more. Inhale, sweep, pull, release. And last one. Have we hit the target yet?
No.
Can we see the target? And release. All right. Palms to the sky. Just twist your arms, rotate your arms. So we're getting a nice rotation in the shoulder here. Try to keep that movement isolated to the shoulders. And then bring the hands down. Let's take some wrist circles. Interlace and take figure 8s. One direction and then the other. And rock the baby. Baby's getting dizzy. And other side. One side is always, like I can do this side just fine. Going the other direction, no, it feels a little wonky. All right, shake it out, let it go. Cross your right knee over your left. If you can't get your knee on your knee, just cross at the ankles and squeeze everything to the midline. If your knees are crossed, I want you to concentrate on squeezing your ankles together. So if you're squeezing your ankles together, you necessarily have to be squeezing your thighs together. If you're squeezing your thighs together, you have to be squeezing your butt cheeks together. Nice long spine. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. So now I want you to wrap your arms around your front knee, and we're just going to hold here in a forward fold, so in our C shape. Getting a stretch in the hips, in the knee, squeezing the legs together. Keep squeezing the ankles toward one another. And release the arms down as you slowly roll back up. Taking the hands to the back of the chair, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, lift. So take a few breaths here, lifting the tailbone, squeezing shoulder blades together, taking the gaze as high to the ceiling as you can. If that bothers your neck, just bring the head down a little bit until you find a comfortable spot. So what's happening here? Our core should be working, keeping us upright. For 3, 2, 1, and release. We're going to round in again, hugging in. So see if you can grab opposite elbows. It'll create a nice rounded back. Tuck your tailbone under to round the low back. And release. Hands to the back of the chair, squeeze the shoulder blades together, shine the heart forward, take the gaze up. And come back to neutral and uncross. Take the feet wide. And we'll just reset here. So again, take some gentle cat-cows, rounding in and lifting. And take some torso rolls over the hips. Other direction. Nice. And we'll come back to center, heel toe the feet in. This time we take the left knee on top or left ankle on top. Either way, concentrate on squeezing the thighs, the knees, the ankles together. Long spine, long and strong. Shoulders away from the ears. As you exhale, we're going to round in, try to grab opposite elbows and drop your forehead towards your knee. So right here, you should feel the weight of the elbows dragging your torso down and also broadening across the shoulder blades. Feel that big opening. This is helping to release the shoulders. We did a lot of shoulder work already, so this should feel good. And coming back up, use your core strength to come up. Reach your hands to the back of the chair. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the tailbone, lift the gaze. A few breaths here. So now we're contracting the shoulder blades toward one another, opening up the front of the shoulders. And as you exhale, round in one more time. Just let the head and neck release. Think about dragging the shoulder blades down the back. And coming back up. Core strength, core engaged. Take your hands to the back of the chair and squeeze the shoulder blades together as you lift the gaze. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. There we go. Good. And uncross, unwind, feet wide. Take our side angle, right forearm to right thigh, and reach it up and over. Coming back up. Left forearm to left thigh, right arm sweeps out and up and over. And back to center. Arms go wide. Thumbs reach back. Heel toe the feet in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist left, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Reach, reach, reach. And exhale to prayer. All right, nice job, everybody. We kind of got cheated out of Shavasana on Monday, so we're going to have a little extra time for Shavasana today. First, we're going to do our meditation. So get yourself comfortable. Get your hips up higher than your knees. I just take my blanket and fold it up. And come into your comfortable seat. Rest your mind on your breath. And just observe. Be the witness. And move into your Shavasana, getting yourselves nice and comfortable. You can rest back in the chair. Let your arms and legs come out long. Close the eyes. And just let the breath be natural. Let all that hard work we did today just sink into your cells. This is from one of my favorite authors, Father Richard Rohr. He says, silence is almost too simple. The simplest spiritual discipline is some degree of solitude and silence. To be with our own thoughts and feelings is probably the most courageous act most of us will ever do. Besides that, we invariably feel bored with ourselves, and all of our loneliness comes to the surface. We won't have the courage to go into that terrifying place without love to protect us and lead us, without the light and love of God overriding our own self-doubt. Such silence is the most spacious and empowering technique in the world. Yet it's not a technique at all. It's precisely the refusal of all technique. And invite your breath to deepen. Take some small movements, maybe move the head side to side, wiggle fingers and toes. And make your way back to a comfortable seat. And we'll bring hands to heart center, remembering our intention for today and remembering that silence and solitude are so important for us to gather back to our center. May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be safe. May all beings live with ease. Thumbs to third eye center. We bow to one another as we say namaste. And namaste.